Good morning, everyone. This is Brandon. This is Path of Exile, and this is a new build that I made a few days ago. Played it on and off because of my nosebleeds, and my nose was fine yesterday, and then it started bleeding again today. That's not what this video's about anyway. So, this is a physical reflect map. Oh no, you're going to die, aren't you? Well, this is lightning arrow. Yes, it does some physical damage, but no it doesn't, not anymore. You wanna know why? This Diadian Dawn deal no physical damage right over there. I'm trying to point to it. It's up there on the bottom of the belt. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, it's really good. I love this build. This is my favorite build. I haven't died once outside of maps. The only time that I died, and I think I had like 4 deaths, okay, 3, is the only time that I died is in maps. Like I one time got frozen to death, I'm not even kidding you. I tried to unfreeze myself, but nope, couldn't. They just kept cold snapping me to death, a bunch of sea hags. That was one death. A second death was to bleed, which is why I bought a bleed flask. And then, the third death, I can't remember what it was, but it was something stupid. I can't remember what it was, though. But yeah, I didn't die at all outside of maps, not even through the 3 labyrinths, like, oh my god, well, 4 labyrinths, actually. I didn't even die in the Uber lab, for God's sakes. Merciless Uber? God damn, I didn't die during either of those. It was insane. This class is so tanky, it really is, like, let me show you. So I have about 20,000 evasion, about 59% chance to evade, and 30% chance to dodge. That translates to about an 89% chance to not get hit. Pretty damn good, by attacks anyway. Spells are another thing. Projectiles, I think, are different than attacks, but I'm not completely sure. So whenever we have physical reflect, we put on this belt, and we take off this one. Our reses are basically capped. We just need 3% more cold resistance and it'll be capped, but I think it's just fine the way it is. We're using a 5-link Death's Opus, a 6-link Queen of the Forest, a Devoto's Devotion for that movement speed, and Chaos Resistance plus attack speed, huge dexterity boost, which, as you know, increases more evasion and accuracy, which we need because this is a crit build. This is the King of the Forest build. Now, accuracy is only 90% right now, but that'll help, that'll get up with the Snakebite Assassin's Mitts, which the build creator was nice enough to gift me one of them, one of his failed creations, because it doesn't have, vulnerability on hit on it. So, in order to counteract that, I have a Witchfire Bruised Stibnite Flask, which I actually found this myself a day before I started this build. It's funny how that works. First I find the, sharkskin boots that, the Blood Dance Sharkskin boots for the Flicker Strike a day before I make the Flicker Strike build, and now I find this a day before I make this build. And the way that I made this build was, well, the reason that I even found this build was a guy named Legolas. Yes, Legolas instead of Legolas. I guess the name was taken, whatever. Yeah, he was just like, this is how it started. I'll just tell you a little story before we begin. So basically, I was doing a map giveaway, like whenever my stash tab is filled up with maps, as you can see, it's a little bit bare, because, well, whenever it fills up, I give away a crap load of maps to everyone, to at least 1 or 2 people. Oh, and then I start to fill up again, and I do that again. I do that because I'm like a charity case. I'm just really nice to people. I really love helping people and new players, and I've been running maps with new players all day, and I've actually been carrying everybody, and everyone's just like, what build is that? And I'm just like, it's the King of the Forest, bro. And they're just like, it's so tanky, I keep dying. I'm like, how do you keep surviving? And I mean, they're just like, how do you keep surviving? And I'm just like, evasion like crazy. That also comes in play with the Queen of the Forest, as you can see. Gives a bunch of resistances. And it also, is a 6-link. I traded that axe off for a 6-link Queen of the Forest and got half an axe and change. So it's all good. It's all good. Like, GG boots, of course, like those boots are amazing. Uh, Amulet could be better. I'm gonna try and get a better one, but I need at least an Exalted or 2. Rings could be better, especially this one, but for now that's really good. I'm just gonna ask him if he wants to join. Hey, I'm in the middle of recording. I know I'm gonna speak out loud, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna see if he can handle it. I'm pretty sure he does physical reflect. I really don't want him to die. Ah, Jesus. Anyway, um, okay, so he can't do that. Okay. Um, yeah, and how we deal with physical reflect is that belt. How we deal with elemental reflect is tornado shot, because tornado shot doesn't deal any elemental damage. This is not an elemental damage build, and it doesn't deal any elemental damage, so we're good against that. And this is actually a chaos damage over time. I'm build, and it's really, really good. So anyway, without further ado, let's just begin, and I'll show you the power of this. It'll be weaker, of course, because they take reduced damage from critical strikes, which is a critical strike build, and we don't even deal most of our, like, a lot of our damage that does the chaos and bleed damage. The, whatever it's called, physical damage, there you go. But we still do a lot of damage, as you can see. As long as we're at full frenzy charges, we're pretty good to go. We really are. But yeah, they're gonna do a lot more damage and more area of effect, which is not good for me, but you know, I've played so many rippy maps with this and I've only died 3 times just because I'm an idiot. Yeah, we play around with the decoy totem here, because it really does help out with getting the monsters away from me for at least a few seconds. Like, watch this. I'm going to place it down here. They're all going to attack the totem. See how they're doing more damage to it because of the map mods? Well, it at least gets them away for a few seconds. And if you place it in a spot that's not in front of them, they'll run towards it so you can have more time to shoot them. Yeah, shoot them. Sorry, I have to think of what I have to say before I say it. It's because, well, it's just me. We're using Val Haste with increased duration, cast when damage taken, Immortal Call, of course, because Immortal Call will help us for a split second if they're hitting us like crazy. Best way I can describe it, because it only lasts for a split second. But yeah, anyway, amazing build. I love it. It's my favorite build so far, and I don't think anything can beat this. In the next league, I'm gonna do this build as my daily progress log all the damn time. I love this build. It is so much fun, but so expensive now. The snake bites with vulnerability on hit, they went from like 2 or 4 exalted to like 20. They literally 5 to 10 times the price because of this guy that posted the build. I'm gonna leave a link to that build in the description down below in this video, and all of the next daily progress log videos, if I remember, of course, because, you know, my memory is, like, really freaking bad. Ow, you see, like, we do take a lot of damage, though. You have to be careful. Which is why I'm trying to get more health right now, but I need to get up to level 84 in order to do that, and then level 86 to, get my second jewel slot, which I could do it at level 82 and 2 more levels, but I really do want to get just more health in general. So, I'll show you my passive tree. I mean, you can look at it on the build description, the build link, but I'll just show it for a second here. Just give me a moment. Sorry about that long-ass introduction to everything. I'm just really hyped and excited for this. Ooh, nice, a map. Yeah, so we're doing the Assassin because it does a lot of, bleeding on hit, with 30% chance to do that, which is great. 40% chance to poison and hit against bleeding. So basically, we can just keep stacking poison, and I've seen Vol in the Tried Lake and Merc go down, like, literally instantly. It was ridiculous. When everything just stacks up correctly, boom, he just goes down instantly. Toxic Delivery, reduced damage taken from damage over time, really has saved me a lot. Physical damage gained as extra chaos damage against bleeding enemies. Really, really nice, just more chaos damage, and poison does 100% more damage with critical strikes, and bleeding does 100% more damage on maimed enemies, which you can maim them if you bleed them, I think. Let me see. Oh, against poison enemies. Duh, stupid me. Anyway, sorry, don't, take everything I say as true, because, you know, I'm kinda dumb sometimes. What are you saying? You're dumb all the time. Ah! Anyway, yeah, we're getting up to here to get Warrior's Blood, and then eventually Heart of the Warrior in this node, and these 3 nodes. And after we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, And after we get all those 9 nodes, we should be level 89. I can't remember where the level 90 node is, but we'll get there when we get there, right? Right. As you can see, Frenzy does no damage because it does pure physical, and we have the belt that negates that, nullifies it. So yeah, this build is very versatile. I cannot be killed by Reflect at all, unless it's like an unidentified reflection map and I don't know it's Reflect, but I'll figure it out if it's Reflect or not, because, you know, I'll start taking damage for myself and I'll figure it out on usually the first or second try. Well, not dying, of course, because, you know, I've only died 3 times and none of it was to Reflect, but I'll figure it out after getting hit a few times. I'll test it out, see what I'm taking damage from, and I'll usually figure it out pretty fast. Anyway, yeah. Build, again, is very versatile. Build is very fast. Look at this movement speed because of the Queen of the Forest. 78%, and it's gonna get better when Grace goes up, I bet. It probably will, anyway, I'm not sure. This build can probably have a good 20,000 evasion. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Pretty easily. It didn't take much to get started. I mean, all you need is all you need is just a basic bitch, excuse my language, a basic Death Opus, which has gone up in price by like 4 times now. It's like 40 chaos, 30 to 40 chaos minimum, unless you get a really nice deal, which you probably won't because it's really, really good. And I've asked the build creator, and I've asked multiple people, and he said it's basically on par with the Reach of the Council, but it's so much less expensive. Like, it's so cheap in comparison, and it's so easy to get. So yeah, I got that, which really, really helped. Can I please kill his ghost? Crit, 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 thank you. Yeah, they take less damage from critical strikes. It kinda sucks, man. I love whenever they're like, it says, takes less damage from critical strikes, and then says takes less damage from, lightning by 60%, and I'm just like, god damn it, man. Now I have to use Tornado Shot, and I still do less damage anyway. Which, yeah, anytime it says lightning resist, I always put on the, Tornado Shot, and Tornado Shot is not nearly as good as Lightning Arrow for clearing, in my opinion, because it hits the ground. It just doesn't keep going like Lightning Arrow does. Like, let me show you an example. You see how Lightning Arrow just keeps going like that? Watch what Tornado Shot does. I'll put it on for a second. Where is it? Lightning Arrow. You see that? It hits the ground. It doesn't keep going, and those projectiles that I shoot, I'm pretty sure they don't hit enemies. I'm pretty sure they just, what is it? I'm pretty sure that the projectiles themselves don't hit the enemies. I'm pretty sure it's just the thing that hits the ground hits the enemies. That hits the enemies. I'm very bad at describing things. I'm very sorry about that, but it's just how I am. Anyway, you see the decoy totem severely helped there. I'm gonna place it up right now. I'm gonna place this. Make sure I keep my frenzy charged up. Pop the flask twice because I accidentally pressed it twice, but who cares? He's dead. He's dead before all frenzy charges wore off. As you can see, very tanky. I could take a hit there. I could probably take 2 unless they crit. Maybe 3, I don't know. But I could take quite a few hits, and if I really needed to, I could have ran away. I didn't even use Vol Haste because I keep forgetting I have it, damn it. I keep forgetting I have it. We're gonna do one more map, and I'm gonna alk it just to see, but I'm usually doing white maps for now because I really want to level up and not die, you know? I'm gonna hope for Elemental Reflect because I want to show the both aspects of it, of this build, to give you a good understanding. Now this is a very nice gem that I made, Jewel I mean, and this one's another good one, but it's for shields and everything, sadly. But the 2 jewels that I actually made myself, I bought them off of people and then made them myself with a Regal, is this one, which is really nice. I used that at first. And then my second one is up here, which I made that one first. This one was my first one that I made. 8% increased damage, 12% increased damage over time, which means 20% damage over time, which is just crazy good. And then attack speed with bows. Very, very nice. I like it a lot. Now, let's see. Let's put some maps away. Primordial Pool, Academy, Peninsula. Yeah, let's take a Peninsula, actually. Where is it? Here we go. Let's alk it, hope for Elemental Reflect. It isn't. But hey, I'll be able to use Tornado Shot and do that, so yippee. Okay, let's put this in here. I'll put this peninsula away for later. God damn it, Brandon. Anyway, yeah, they have elemental equilibrium, so Tornado Shot here would be very nice. Let's do that. Let's put this on the bottom, honestly. It's kind of annoying my OCD. Anyway, let's do one more map, guys. I'm sorry I haven't made too many videos in the past few days. Like, I haven't made any videos in the past few days, but it's for a good reason. I really didn't want to, like, my nose just keeps bleeding, and even now I'm kind of afraid of making this video because I really don't want my nose to start bleeding again. But yeah, I am very, very sorry for not making these videos, and I'll just keep apologizing over and over because I feel really bad, like, keeping you guys waiting, all of you guys that watch. As you can see, the Tornado Shot deals very well with single targets as well as multi-targets. And something that the Lightning Shot does not deal well with is single target, which is why I use Barrage. But Tornado Shot does well with single and multi for the most part, which is nice. But it's kind of hard to and awkward to use for me, honestly. That's the only problem I have with it. So over here we're going to set up a decoy totem, blink arrow away, put our diamond flask on, and just fire the hell away. Take the Orb of Alchemy, of course. Oops, accidentally used that instead of Frenzy. Could have probably gotten the Frenzy charges all the way back up to max. Duration, I mean, instead of having to press it 4 times to get all of them all over again. But it's all good. And that, one thing that I also like over the, lightning arrow is that the, projectiles go frickin' everywhere. As you can see, look at all that where my mouse is moving. The Tornado Shot's arrows, whenever they hit the ground, sends out a lot of little projectiles, which poison a lot as well, and aggroes a bunch of them towards me, which doesn't sound like a good idea, honestly, but it really is just fine. I can handle it for the most part. Nice, another map to give to players. But yeah, I'm very charitable. I love giving maps to other people because I just love helping them. I just love helping new people. And this person's just like, I started 4 weeks ago. I'm just like, oh nice, I started like 5 years ago and I have over 4,000 hours in total. My Steam says about 1,600 something, but I played for much, much longer, honestly. Much, much longer. I played way before the Steam version even came out. As you can see, it doesn't do too well against single, multi-targets as much as, Lightning Arrow can do. But I still like it. It's pretty good, honestly. I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm just giving my opinion. Sorry if this video is running a little bit long. And I'm sorry for that introduction being so damn long, but you know me. I like explaining things in detail as bad as I am at doing it. But yeah, I'm just fine, I think. I think I'm doing fine with my YouTube videos. At least I try my hardest. And the flask charges gained are crazy good, crazy high. Okay, let's just barrage him down. Didn't even have to use Vol Haste. Like, I don't even want to use Vol Haste, honestly, unless I seriously need to. Because as much as it would definitely help with clear speed and stuff, it just, like, it's not needed. It's just not necessary, honestly. Yes, I gained Frenzy charges faster with Ball Haste. Oh my god. Anyway, watch how fast we can move with that. 148%. I've seen 168%, actually. Not even gonna lie to you, I actually saw that much. I don't know why it wasn't as high. I guess the Ball Haste wore off. But yeah, it was 168% or 167%, something like that. It was really high, okay? Really, really high. Because I rolled a master crafted, look at this, not master crafted, but it's perfect rolled Surgeon's Quicksilver Flask of Adrenaline. That gives movement speed on top of movement speed that it already gives. And since we crit so much, it just goes up instantly, basically, with our flask charges gained and everything on the tree. It's just really nice. Gonna pop my flasks here, take down these guys a little bit faster. I was hoping for Elemental Reflect, I actually was. I actually don't care about Reflect anymore on this build. Like, I couldn't care less. Once I hit a certain threshold, I just couldn't care less anymore about Reflect. Reflect is not an issue of this build, and that's the first I'll ever say that Reflect is not an issue at all. I mean, on my totems, it wasn't an issue, for the most part, but it still was an issue because the totems would kill themselves over and over again with either elemental or physical reflect. But yeah, anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, I'm back in business for now, unless my nose starts bleeding again all over the damn place. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, have a great night. I'll see you guys next time, and I'll talk to you then. And have a wonderful, fantastic, whatever it is, day or night. I know I just said that, damn it. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. As always, friends channel in the description down below. I'll try to keep up with my videos a little bit. But for now, this is just still going to be a daily log series. And I'm probably not going to make a new character after this. I really love this one a lot. It's so much fun. Bye guys. Stay awesome and thank you for the support and thank you for everything. I'll see you guys later. Bye.